When the United States delivers a carrier strike group, they are either about to take down an enemy government or remind everyone in the area of the strike group not to start any trouble, or we will take down your enemy government. And as of October 24th, 2025, this year, the largest and most powerful aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald Ford, and its strike group left the Adriatic Sea, not too far from Croatia, to go to Venezuela. Now, the United States has already about 10,000 soldiers, 2 destroyers, at least 10 F-35s, and quite a bit of military equipment ready to harass Venezuela if they decide to go in. Now, the Gerald Ford Carrier Strike Group has between 65 to 75 total aircraft, and at least 45 or 50 of them are fighter jets, but they are the most advanced, cutting-edge fighter jets on the planet. This is enough firepower, in my opinion, to flatten the Venezuelan government because more than half of the country doesn't want Maduro empowered, and I wouldn't be surprised if even more of the Venezuelan military doesn't want to fight the United States. Now, while this is enough to flatten the Venezuelan military, I don't think it's enough to actually invade the country, to put our own troops boots on the ground. And I don't think that's what our president wants. My theory is that the goal is to just take out tactical Venezuelan military areas so there can be a peaceful, or the most peaceful coup possible, where the entire Venezuelan military just surrenders and Maduro flees and a new government takes over. But there's a caveat. Just a few hours ago, our president did deny reports of any imminent airstrikes on Venezuelan military targets. I've just noticed in the past, when he said he wasn't going to do something, that was usually when he did something. But I could be wrong. Now, I want everybody to remember that initially, Venezuela's president was very defiant, saying that the American military would stand no chance. And then, about a month ago, he offered terms with our president, saying he will cancel all kinds of contracts with Russia and China and give America top priority when it comes to rare earths, gold, oil, you name it. And America wasn't interested in it. Venezuela's President Maduro also offered to step down in 3 years to be replaced by his vice president, and America said, no, we're not interested. And now we are finding out that the Maduro regime in October was pleading with Moscow and Beijing for any kind of military aid they could deliver to resist an American invasion. And so far, both Russia and China have been quiet. Russia is giving the same exact aid to Venezuela as they did to Iran during the 12-day war this year. Apparently, Putin's response to the hostilities against Venezuela is, "We stand ready to respond appropriately." And Putin knows the appropriate response to any American invasion is for Russia to just be quiet, stay out of the way, because they don't want any of America's action. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that the U.S. is going to invade Venezuela because things can still change. But if we did, all Russia would do was strongly condemn it, and then they would try to do a lot of passive attacks through Ukraine, maybe some economic, maybe some espionage, but they are not going to go to war with us. This is not going to cause World War III. For one thing, Russia doesn't have any military equipment to actively compete against what America is packing. Perfect example, Maduro was begging for Russia's S-30U fighter jets as the most important deterrent the Venezuelan national government had when facing the threat of war. Su-30 is a fourth-generation fighter jet, while the United States F-15 and F-16s are superior fourth-generation fighter jets, but we also have fleets of fifth-generation fighter jets like the F-22 or the F-35 Lightning, which could easily trounce the Su-30. Now, to wrap this all up, the carrier strike group that I mentioned earlier has not yet arrived by Venezuela. It's been in motion for about a week, so it's probably coming in like another couple days. And for all of you saying that an aircraft carrier can easily be taken out by a hypersonic missile, why do you think I keep mentioning carrier strike groups? It's a bunch of deadly ships around the aircraft carrier. We are talking guided missile cruisers, we are talking destroyers, we are talking nuclear power submarines, and a whole bunch of other little dangerous ships that'll make sure that drones or hypersonics will not damage the carrier. Now, remember what I said about our president denying reports of imminent attacks. And thanks for watching.